welcome to you, lesson 8. At the end of this class, you should be able to read different types of two-syllable words. You should be able to read and write tricky words. You should be able to ask and answer questions about key details in the story James. Okay, let's get started. In our last lesson, you learned about syllables, right? Can you tell me how many vowel sounds does each syllable have? 1, that's good. Now let's practice segmenting one-syllable words. We will also clap the word. Shut, shut, shut. Okay. Sheep, 10. All these are one-syllable word. Why are they one-syllable word? Because they have just one vowel letter in them. Okay. Now we also learned about compound words, right? I told you a compound word is made up of two separate one-syllable words. Two separate words that can stand on their own and make sense. When you put them together, two words that make sense, when you put them together, it is called compound word, okay? Now repeat after me. Catfish. How many syllables did you hear in this word? 2. Beautiful. A good way to read a two-syllable compound word is to pretend like you are reading two one-syllable words. Cat and fish. Good. Now let's practice two-syllable words. Bathtub. Egg, shell, eggshell. Popcorn, popcorn. Now I will say some words that are not compound words. Listen and clap the syllables. Jump in. Jumping. Jumping has two syllables. Yep. It has two vowel letters. So it has two syllables, but it is not a compound word. Why? Because one of the words does not make sense. Jump. Jump. When I say jump, it makes sense. You know what I'm talking about, okay? Right? Good. But when I say in, I-N-G, in, it does not make sense. So because it does not make sense, it is not a compound word. Compound words are two words that make sense joined together, okay? So jumping has two syllables, but it is not a compound word. Skip in, skipping, mix in, mixing, two syllables. Now, these two-syllable words are not compound words, but they are still separate parts of syllable. They are root word and an ending. The root word is the main word. Why the ending is we call it affix, but then I will not use that for you. The ending is a word that is added to it. Ending is mostly ing. Like in. When I say in, you know the meaning, right? In, side, inside. Now, in is the root word. It is the root word. While side is the ending, inside. It is a two-syllable word, but it's not a compound word, okay? Help in. Now, help is the root word. It is the root word that makes sense. Why ing in, we call it the ending because it does not really make sense though. Ending does not really make sense. Like here, when I tell you in, you know that I mean that you should go in. But when I say side, it does not really make sense, okay? Let's keep moving. Here, footprint. Foot, the root word, ending. Print is the ending part. Now, tricky words are words that do not play by the rules. We have 3 new tricky words to learn in this lesson. Today, we will learn 3 new tricky words. The first one is what? Did I hear you say today? Is it today? It's not today. This word is segmented and pronounced as this. These 2 and day. Day. And that's today. That's today, not today, okay? It is today. Today. Today, not today. Okay? Today, you will read a story. Now, this one, you already know it. It is pronounced, segmented as yes, sir, yes, sir, and day. So here we have yesterday, yesterday, yes, and this is the sound. Yesterday, yesterday. Okay. Yesterday we read a story, and this is the most tricky one amongst the three. So this is pronounced as this. Can you try? Can you try? This is the O sound. This last one, good. Is it tomorrow or tomorrow? 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 Which one? Okay, this is pronounced as o. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Hey, tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So let's keep moving. Tomorrow we will read our story. Okay, it's time to read, chimps. We are going to read fast. Today's main topic of the story is chimps, which are animals that are apes. Chimps are ape. So chimp is a short form of a chimpanzee. If you don't want to call it chimpanzee, you call it chimps. So chimp live in a big group, staying with their family. And in this reading today, we are going to see some words with the R sound, the R sound, the O sound, tricky words and contractions. Under the R sound, we have her. Under the R sound, we have hard, Bart, and Carl. Under the O sound, we have for, born, and numb. Under the tricky words, we have he, from, and to. Under contraction, we have let and weren't. That's we're not. Weren't. Now let's preview the vocabulary, the new words. The first one is chimps. I told you chimps means ape. A-P-E. A-P-E-S. Apes. Then the next one is look hard. Look hard means to look carefully. The next one is munch. The baby girl is munching. Munch. Munch means to snack. To snack. Okay, the next one here, the first one here is ant hill. Ant hill is a mound of dirt where ants live. A mound of dirt where ants live. The next one is babe. Babe means baby. Babe means what? A baby. The last one is fig. Fig is a type of fruit that grows on tree. A type of fruit that grows on tree is called fig. Okay, let's read to find out the let's read to find out what chimps like to eat. Thank you. Next. Oh, chimps. Next. Let's see the chimps. We have 10 chimps here at the Green Fern Zoo. You can see them all out there if you look hard. Look hard means to look carefully. The one you see here is Bess. She has a snack in her mouth. Bess and the rest of the chimps like to munch on plants, nuts, and seeds. Do you see that chimp with a stick? That's Bart. Bart likes to have ants for lunch. To get the ants, he takes a stick and sticks it in an ant hill. An ant hill is a mound of dirt where ants live. Then he lifts it up and licks up the ants. Yum, yum. The chimp with the rope in his hand is Maz. He's just a babe. Babe means baby. He was born in March. Bess is his mom. Max is lots of fun. He likes to swing on the rope and splash in the pool. The two chimps up on the rocks are Carl and Norm. Carl is the one on the left, and Norm is the one on the left. Carl and Norms are pals, they are friends. But they were not pals last week. Why? Last week, we gave them a branch from a fig tree for lunch. Norm took the branch and ran off with it. He ate all the figs. Carl was mad at Norm all week. But that was last week. This week, the two of them are pals. Okay, what is the main topic of today's story? Chimps, that's good. What are the types of things chimps like to eat? They like to eat what? Plants, nuts, and seeds. They eat ants too. Okay, Bart. Number 3 question. Bart the chimp is very clever and uses a stick to find and eat ants. Why do you think Bart uses a stick to get his food? Why? And what might happen if he stuck his hand into the ant hill? Okay, Bart is actually wise because he can't stick his hand into the ant hill. Do you know why? The ants will sting him. The ants will sting him. So that's why he uses a stick to find and eat ants. What types of things does Mars like to do? Mars like to, let's see that again. Mars like to swing on a rope and splash in the pool. Which two chimps are friends? Which two chimps are friends? Carl and Norm. That's good. What did Carl and Norm get in a fight about last week? About what? They fought because of their lunch. They were given a fig to eat and Carl decided to finish everything. At the beginning of the chapter, Vern says, if you look hard, you may be able to see the 10 chimps who live at the Green Fern Zoo. What do you think the chimps might be hard? Why do you think the chimps might be hard to see? Why? Okay, I'll help out. I think because the chimps jump from tree to tree, it will be difficult for you to count them. So you have to look hard to find them. Okay, we're drawing the curtain here. Don't forget to work on your worksheet 8.1, where you'll be doing a tricky word practice, and 8.2, which is take home. Okay, see you in lesson 9. Until then, bye for now.